pretty good.
Good. What are you up to?
Just doing some office work, scheduling.
Nice. Mind if we interrupt you and ask you 73 questions?
No, that's perfect.
All right. What is your full name?
Michael Ryan Mendoza.
Where were you born?
Somewhere in Sacramento.
What's your favorite sauce?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
What was your nickname growing up?
Eminem. Before the rapper.
Nice. The power to play or the power... Or, I'm sorry. The power to fly or the power to be invisible?
Flight.
What would you choose as your animal sidekick if you were in a movie?
A raccoon.
Can you describe your college life in 3 words?
Studious, long, and I'm going to hyphenate lack of a social life. Is that fair?
Yes. What is a holiday that doesn't exist that you would like to create?
A national holiday for Dylan's birthday.
Nice.
He is a Kennedy, after all.
Can you give us your favorite line from New Girl?
This is my only face. I don't got a lot of faces, Jess.
What's your favorite animal sound?
It's a little bit like a Wookiee sound, so it's a...
Yes. Can you... Thank you. Answer that question. Can you impersonate it for us?
Again?
If you could be... No, you're good.
Okay.
If you could be on Amazing Race with one person in the world, who would it be?
My brother.
Nice. This question comes from Brendan, a.k.a. Be Easy.
Shout out Be
Plug.
That's right.
What's it like to be the GOAT?
I feel like he should have answered that in his interview, so because I really don't know.
Okay. How many dubs have you taken on Fortnite?
I think it's a solid 3.
What is the longest you have ever played Destiny straight?
It's an ungodly amount, like 6 hours.
Besides the day you became a dad, what was the best day you ever had?
Goodness. I remember as a child being super excited when my sister was born, so that was pretty special.
Nice. What's your favorite thing about being a dad?
Favorite thing about being a dad is children have the strangest thoughts about things. So hearing Isaac's thoughts is pretty fun.
Too true. How did you have such a handsome son?
I think it was kind of a fluke, actually.
Can you give us your best dad joke?
A few moments later.
It's I really can't think of one.
It's okay. It's okay. If Isaac had a catchphrase, what would it be?
Rubble on the double.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a Paw Patrol reference.
Paw Patrol plug. If you had to become an inanimate object for a year, what object would you choose to be?
I'd be a ladder so that I could help other short people.
Nice. If you could bring any character on your favorite TV show back to life, who would it be?
Back to life?
Back to life.
Like spoiler alert here?
Sure. That's okay.
Gosh, it'd be Charlie from Lost.
Okay. If you were a professional athlete, which sport would you play?
Ultimate Frisbee.
If you could have an unlimited storage of one thing, what would it be?
Chips and salsa.
If you could be one superhero, who would it be?
Spider-Man.
Nice. Why?
I feel like Spider-Man's amazing. There's a really long explanation for why I would pick him, but he's got a lot of really interesting abilities, and he's really acrobatic, so it's pretty cool.
Nice. How would you explain your go-to dance move? Just explain it.
I mean, like the Running Man.
Okay, can you show us?
I can absolutely
Stand
show
up.
you the Running Man. Most of you probably haven't seen this because it's back from my day. It's like a little, it's like a little like that. There's a little flair added too.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you were to win a trip to Disneyland and could bring 3 people from work, who would it be?
3 people from work. Goodness. I feel like it'd be Jasmine, Daniel, the Andrea.
Nice.
Oh, Brandon's gonna be so mad at me.
Who is the one coworker that always lifts your spirits?
Always lifts my spirits?
Yes.
Goodness, Kayla Johnson.
Nice. Besides Danny, Double Pump, or Peza,
Double Pump.
who is your favorite back-of-house employee?
I don't want to alienate people,
Yeah.
but George is a favorite.
Nice. What is the craziest thing you've ever done?
Crazy thing I've ever done?
Mm-hmm. in your whole life?
Goodness. I graduated college, and
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy for a guy like me.
Yeah. What was your first job?
First job was Starbucks. No, that's a lie. Those Coyotes for like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. What's your biggest fear?
Disappointing people around me.
Yeah. What's your favorite video game of all time?
Destiny. That was really hard.
What inanimate object do you wish you could eliminate from existence?
Eliminate from existence.
Yeah.
This is really strange, but I hate paper clips.
Okay. I'll take that. Cash or card?
Cash.
Day or night?
Night.
Would you rather paint your nails hot pink or wear eyeliner for a whole shift?
Eyeliner.
Would you rather sweat melted cheese or always smell skunk?
I think I'd rather always smell skunk.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you love The Office?
9.5.
Oh. What Office character are you most similar to?
Am I most similar to? I feel really conceited saying Jim because he's kind of like the main guy, but probably Jim.
Can you give us your best Schmidt impression?
Dang it! I can't find my good driving moccasins anywhere!
What's your biggest grammar pet peeve?
Grammar pet peeve. I really dislike people saying ATM machine. It really irritates me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you could live in any country besides the United States for the rest of your life, which would it be?
I think I'd live in... Gosh, I think I'd live in Italy.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of history in European countries, and of them, I think Italy's one that I'd really, really enjoy.
What's your dream career?
Dream career would be an editor for a publishing firm.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to hand you an object, and you have 30 seconds to sell us on it. Ready? Go.
All right. So this here waterproof clear strip, also colloquially known as a Band-Aid. The huge benefit of this is if you have a screaming child, it'll make them scream more because you're gonna try and put it on them, and they're gonna hate you so much for that. They're gonna be like, no Band-Aid. You're gonna be like, no, promise. This waterproof clear strip really can help you out.
Nice. I would buy that. If you could add one thing onto the Chick-fil-A menu, what would it be?
Beef.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
Can you run outside the office real quick and yell, "It's lit"?
It's lit!
Yes. What would you name your boat if you had one?
The SS Tsunami.
Nice. What is the best purchase you've ever made?
Best purchase ever made?
A few moments later.
I don't know. My car.
Okay, good. What is the worst purchase you've ever made?
Worst purchase, hands down, has to be some kind of video game I played for like 2 hours and decided I didn't like it anymore.
What is the worst fashion mistake you ever made?
I'm wearing a lot of dark tones right now.
Which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life?
Most boring. I forget the guy's name, but the Daisy's wife in Great Gatsby seems like an incredibly dull man.
Yep. What is the dumbest way you have ever been injured?
I was jumping in puddles with Isaac, and I fell straight on my back
Oh.
in front of a lot of people.
If you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what question would you ask?
How in the world do you solve a labor gap?
Good question. If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell, what would you fill it with?
My son would be playing with Paw Patrol toys, and
Nice.
they would sell like
Yes,
insane amounts.
you're right. Have you ever sent a text message to the wrong person?
Yes.
Can you sing the first song that comes to your head? Ready, go.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Yes. If you could make a rule for a day and everyone had to follow it, what would it be?
Everyone has to salute Brendan as they walk past him.
Nice. Who is your favorite author?
Ernest Hemingway.
What's your favorite book?
The Old Man and the Sea.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Night in or out?
Out.
What does your perfect day look like?
Perfect day is spending the morning with Isaac, and then I don't know, some kind of like a night hike would be awesome, or yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. And then what is one piece of advice you have for the viewers?
One piece of advice for the viewers is don't make Alyssa or Drea mad, or they're gonna turn this south on you.
Mm-hmm. What is a fun fact that no one really knows about you?
Gosh, when I eat kiwis, I eat the entire kiwi, so I eat the skin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's
It's not as bad as people think.
I don't know. This is the last question we have for you today before we go. If you had to pick one person from Kitchen to do the next 73 questions video, who would it be?
It's Sydney Emanuel.
Yes. Perfect. Thanks so much, Michael. Have a good day.
Thanks.
Bye.
You guys too. I don't know that guy. He's got a mustache.